Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the very first part of Mario Galaxy 2. I'm really excited for this, honestly. 15 years ago, this game came out. I think it was like May 2010, so it's coming up on its 15th anniversary. It's finally time to beat this thing, and I'm just keeping you all in some extra suspense there. But hello, Fennec, over on the Twitch side. Glad you're enjoying those things, the clips. Jackson, David Ray, hello everyone, Super Tom Brother, Blue Hedgehog Man, everyone's showing up to see some Mario Galaxy 2. And Max Howard Real, everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. It's funny because the consensus seems to be that I've gotten from a lot of people since I, floated the idea of doing this playthrough, is that a lot of people have beat Galaxy 1, but not Galaxy 2, and it's just a number of things I think contributed to that, It seems like around 2010 we were all kind of looking at other consoles. Like I had kind of drifted over to the PS3 at that point. I was playing more of that. And also, it's just a lot of similarities, it felt like, at the time to Galaxy 1. So, even the stories kind of rehashed to a degree. So, I didn't really feel like Galaxy 2 was something I needed at the time. But I'm going in with a completely fresh slate. No preconceived biases or whatever. We're going to experience this as if it's a 3D Mario game that came out today. And let's see what we think of it. You forgot it existed, Fennec. I mean, Nintendo didn't even include it on 3D All-Stars. Like, that was silly. But I hope you're all doing great. Let me just scroll some of these comments here. Glad you're all having a good night. Hope Andrew's aware that this game has one of the most difficult levels in all of Mario games, according to Watch Mojo. I mean, okay. I'm definitely gonna, not shy away from the idea that things are gonna get tough. I've heard that Mario Galaxy 2, is supposed to be quite a bit more difficult than its predecessor. But there's a lot of videos on YouTube as well. The ones I always love are like the top 10 NES games, and they're like just the most generic 10 NES games that you could ever name. Not that there aren't obviously some good ones that, come up in that list, but... we'll see. We'll see. We won't go in with any kind of preconceived notions from what Watch Mojo has to say, but I'm also, again, not shy to the fact that this is supposed to get tough. Hi, Wyoshi! We've got Wyoshi on the Twitch side, everyone. There's a hack of this that just came out that you're eyeing. A full game hack at that. I have done, no real playing of Wii, even GameCube hacks. Oh, and I need to dive into that side. There's still so many Super Nintendo and, other hacks we need to play. But that's awesome, though. It just feels like, hacking is so advanced now. You can hack pretty much any game, and great to hear that there's stuff going on with Mario Galaxy 2. Thanks for stopping by and sharing that. Starting to get good now. Yeah, very good to hear. Man, it feels like just yesterday it was a huge deal when Mario 64 hacking. I still remember the day in 2007 when Toadstool 64, the very first Mario 64 level editor, was released, and everyone's mind was blown. And now here we are, almost 20 years after that. It's nuts. Is this Sonic Lost World, Max Howard? I know, right? Sonic Lost World's like weird Sonic Mario Galaxy edition. Hi, Bioshock Games. Your first time... there you go. You haven't got too far into this game. So yeah, exactly. When we looked into it, the furthest I had gotten was 40 stars, pretty much. So I've only really played, a piece of what this game has to offer. Again, I don't know anything about it, and I'd prefer no spoilers and such in the chats. Obviously, it's, a 15-year-old game, so, it's kind of, past the spoiler date. But let's see if I can figure things out and, don't spoil, oh, there's going to be this great level or whatever coming up. Let's just see how things go. If you have to share something, then, that's fine too. But it seems like a lot of us are going to be experiencing this for the first time, which is pretty cool. Making you feel why I'm so sorry. Sorry. It's me too. Don't worry. Hi, Jackson. No problem. But appreciate you checking it out. All right, so let's get rid of ye old music there. Make sure I remember to turn up the Wii music. So we are playing this on the Wii U, believe it or not. Last night, trying this out and setting it up was the first time I've ever even opened the Wii app, the Wii emulator app on the Wii U. I mean, it's probably not an emulator. It's probably like some, you know, a real hardware thing going on. But like, you know, the Wii menu inside the Wii U menu. I've never done this before. So you're getting as, you know, good a quality as you can probably pretty much get of this game. It's not going to be like 1080p or whatever. But it's also why you're not going to see like a previously existing file and such, because I never transferred my data from my Wii to the Wii U because my Wii was modded and I was horrified of updating it, what might happen at the time. And I was perfectly fine with, you know, still just using my Wii to play Wii games and my Wii U to play Wii U games. But all these you know, years later now, I'm trying this out. It's actually pretty cool seeing Wii games on the widescreen HD on the Wii U. So I hope you all enjoy that. Big Phil, great to see ya. Spoiler, Mario's in this game. Fennec, that's a ban. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, David Ray. Seems like everyone's kind of experiencing this for the first time. Let me know if you can hear it. Let me know if it looks good. This is the first time I've used like the Wiimote nunchuck combo. I can't tell you the last game I played with a nunchuck. Sure, I've just, you know, had the Wii on and pointed the Wiimote at the screen, but the actual nunchuck, this is some funky feelings we got going on here. This is like 2006 all over again, holding this for the first time. And there's no start button, so you gotta hold A and B. Oh, and the Wiimote's gonna be making all sorts of sound. Can you hear that? Let me know if I should turn that down. Bringing back memories of my parents screaming at me at like 6 in the morning playing Twilight Princess, and the Wiimote would be going like swing, swing, because I didn't realize you could turn it down by going to this and clicking this, and you can adjust the volume. But maybe you guys like hearing the Wiimote, or maybe you don't. I'll listen to chat consensus on that one. Sounds good to you, Blue Hedgehog Man. Excellent. Super Tom, brother. Mario Jamboree is phenomenal, and I cannot believe the fun we've been having with it, but you know, I'm certainly glad. I was like a Mario Party naysayer prior to it, but I certainly, you know, put that in the bag. Not afraid to admit. Alright, new game, here we go! Oh, even like you can pick like a Mii. I don't have any Mii's because again, this is like the Wii U. Like Toad, would you pick that guy? You got Luma. Not even Rosaline is not even in this game. Everybody, officially bootleg version of Mario Galaxy we got going on here. And there you go, World 1, the Great Space Race Journey begins. And things you can do with co-op. Never done that. I think it's just like the second player can collect star bits and stuff for you, right? Wow, Yoshi, you haven't touched a Wiimote nunchuck in years. I think mine have gotten very dirty. So the Wiimote does the nunchuck does this thing where like the thumbstick starts to decompose and gets all weird. This one was unfortunately doing a bit of that. So yeah, you might want to check your nunchucks. But all right, let me begin a new story that probably sounds exactly like the old story. Shimmering Stardust falls on the Mushroom Kingdom once a century. Just so happens it happened like 3 years early in Mario Galaxy 1. But the time has come again. I baked the cake and blah, 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 blah. Would like to share some cake? We're watching... Oh, I was just joking about the cake. I hadn't even read that yet. This goes to show how predictable this all is. There it is. Peach's Castle, just as it looks in everyone's favorite game, Mario Kart 64. Choose Yoshi? I could have done that. You know me. Look at that. We're already collecting stuff. We're going on all you know, side-scroll and angular and weird here. We're just going to sit here. This is my secret technique where we farm star bits for 3 hours. And then we're ahead of the game. Jump on this guy's head. So we don't actually talk or interact with everyone. We just kind of, you know, spew their stuff. We got Mario 1. Yeah, again, give me a second to get used to the controls. This is a bizarre experience. Playing a game like this for the first time in so long. Again, if at any time you can hear the Wiimote getting annoying or such, let me know. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to go down the pipe or if I was supposed to go to the right here. I thought I was finding secrets already. I assume there's not anything to find in this level. Or maybe there is, and we'll have to delete our whole save file now that we've missed it. And get it all over again. Modern controller just have the gyro sensor. Yes. Too bad there's not like, you know, GameCube controller compatibility or anything. Of course, you could plug a GameCube controller into the Wii, and then there's, you know, the adapter for the Wii U. What? Qbert swearing? I can't believe it. What rating did this game get? A strange little... Like, again, I hate this too. Because it's like, we already met these dudes in the last game. Why are we just retconning the entirety of Mario Galaxy 1? That was annoying as someone, you know, who bought this new back in the day. It's just like... You know, it doesn't even address the last one. From what I remember, maybe I'm full of crap. Mario's cap is now filled with the warmth of friendship. I can't believe it. Gotta go all the way back, make sure we didn't miss anything. Good to know that the path to Peach's castle is like a big side-scrolling adventure. Thing fell from the sky. Gotta spin that and open it up. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing lots of waving the Wii remote around. I've never played a game on stream, I don't think, on the Wii. So if I inevitably whack the microphone a couple of times, I am very sorry about that. I'm already failing at platforming, everyone. I don't think Mario's moveset in the Galaxy games was like too complicated. So we'll see how we fare. The reason this is happening again because Mario Galaxy... Oh, something like that, right? So yeah, I don't have any intention of playing Mario Galaxy 1, so don't feel like... we're not going to pull a Donkey Kong Country where I Let's Played it in reverse order for some reason. I think this is probably where we're going to be leaving this. No idea how long this... Oh, suddenly we're three-dimensional now. No idea how long this is going to take, but, you know, I'm here for the long run. We're going to be doing 100%, whatever that entails. Good old gigantic Bowser bursting the place down. Where's the ship? We just know that when Bowser's near, there's going to be an airship? Or do you mean like a spaceship? When did I last play this game? It would have been 2010 when it came out. Actually, no. It's a lie. The last time I played it was for a random game of the day, I think in like 2012. And I posted to the Discord server the link to that because it might be unlisted now. But that was the last time I ever played this. Was I got a few stars for a random game of the day, and that left me around 40. So that's about how far I've seen. I think that's like World 3-ish. Power of Stars already mine. Yeah, for like the 4 billionth time. Really needs better security around this place. She should live in like an underground bunker at this rate. We need Princess Peach's underground bunker castle. So that he can't just like grow 3 sizes that day and come stomp all over it. Hi, RC Shaggy! Having a great Monday, thanks. Hope you are as well. Super Tom, I last played this game a couple of years ago. Got a bunch of new motion control mini games for certain stars. Interesting. So that's another thing. I have to admit that by the time 2010 came around, I was just so sick of motion controls and so sick of having to just, you know, shake the Wiimote around in every game, whether it was really needed or not. Of course, Donkey Kong Country being a big one, like why do you want to have to shake every single time just to roll? So while the controller had its novel moments, it was certainly just being shoved everywhere in your face all the time, and yeah, I think a lot of people were just kind of ready to move on from it. At the same time that Sony and Microsoft were then releasing their motion control rip-offs, you know, Nintendo was doubling down on it. Everyone was doubling down on it, and we were all just kind of like, can we please go back to games with normal controls again? And eventually we did, and everyone lived happily ever after. But see, now after all that, years after all that, can I go over this fence and like into the blue Switch Cap Palace down there? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it. You know, hopefully this is good. But again, bear in mind, I'm not used to the control setup. Where did that monster come from? But now that I understand how cool it is to play Wii games on the Wii U, maybe I'll have to play more though. Get back into that. Looks very nice in widescreen. I'm so used to it on the CRT television. Man, Peach the center of the universe. Isn't she full of herself, thinking she's so important? Melting Master Lumi, did you get thrown overboard too? Good thing you're safe. We already literally did this plot with Twink in like Mario Paper time, but we got another guy who lives in Mario's hat now. Alright. He's nearly as big as he was in Bowser's Fury. So yeah, I think when I talk about how there hasn't really been a 3D Mario game since Odyssey, yeah, Bowser's Fury always slips my mind. It was interesting for sure. It wasn't like the longest, I guess, which is why it kind of fades out of memory quickly enough. But it was cool. So it'll be interesting to see if the next 3D Mario escapade is more Odyssey style, or if they go back to more, you know, 3D World X Mario 64 kind of combo thing. Christian, hope you're having a great night. Thanks for stopping by. I love that he flew into the background. PlayStation Move is actually good. Yeah, I've played a little bit of PlayStation Move. This game is like Mario 2 for the Famicom Disk System. Yeah. So it's funny, it was after this I was also floating the idea of playing Super Luigi U, which is like another ROM hack that Nintendo released officially. Pee-wee Piranha's Temper Tantrum. All right, we got 4 lives. See if we can avoid disaster here. Hi, Blue Lightning 8-bit. This game. That's a good reaction, I assume. I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm actually really looking forward to this. Our power stars, they're gone. Well, I've never played 3D Mario before. Who would have known? That was the point here. See, Piggy's putting our power stars back. Okie dokie. So, wow. This is funky. Haven't seen Mario Galaxy in so long. We got orange pipes, which I think orange ones are usually just like the bonus room ones, or is it the green ones? You're gonna have to get used to all this again. But of course, the thing you can do in Mario Galaxy that you can never do in any other game. I was gonna say you can run around the planet, but they don't even let you have any fun like that. This isn't even a real Mario Galaxy game after that. Oh, Yoshi lives in space now. Who would have thought? Please go around back. Signed Yoshi. Okay. In Mario World, he's like, I'm not home. I've been kidnapped. And this one, he's just like, I'm out using the outhouse. Don't mind me. I'm trying to jump on this guy. And instead, I just keep reading. Moby Dick over here. Okay, so I could run around all day and just collect like a million of these things. And you can shoot them with the B buttons. Like, we just wasted right there. Like, which one do I want to do? Which one is going to cause us to have to replay the whole level because I missed the secret? Okay, well, the orange one. Got an extra life. Back when extra lives still existed in video games instead of becoming the abstract concept they are today. Boy, I love how coins look in the Galaxy games. Yeah, they're very like round. Oh, wow. So okay, you just jump on top and you go in. You don't even press a button. So that was my mistake. Now we've learned how pipes work. Or even in like the modern games, you still have to actually press a button. But nope, in this one you just stand there, and that this power of suction will just kind of put them right through there. I think we can also, give those guys an old heave-ho. What's this all about? Wow, it's like literally showing us on camera. Here's a tip. You can spin to defeat enemies. Do we want to see how? Is it a thorough enough let's play without it? Watch, it's like visiting Cranky's top tent or whatever, big top. You don't get a percentage in your completion if you do that. How about in like Super Mario Brothers New Wii, where even just by having the Luigi block show up, you don't get shiny stars on the file select screen, even if you never actually use Luigi? Like, what's that? Come on, Nintendo. It's just because I died a couple times trying to get a star coin or something doesn't mean I'm the world's worst Mario player. But according to Miyamoto, it's just like, why do you even get out of bed that day? Okay, don't think we're missing anything. And here we go. Where is Billboard? You miss him, says Max Howard. Yoshi's a species. That's true. That's true. Saved me, but that monster got away. Oh no. That fiend. Alright, we popped out. I mean, Yoshi's house literally has like a gigantic hole in the middle of it. But yeah, that was the big shtick with Mario Galaxy 2, is that Yoshi's in it now. Kind of like Yoshi was in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That was the gimmick of mini games on the Wii, was just sticking Yoshi in there. The Goomba probably had a good success rate at hurting the player. Where is Billboard? Oh yeah, okay, I'm going to, yeah, so launch stars. So one thing that wasn't my favorite about the Galaxy games, like, are we supposed to do anything with all these fruits? I mean, I guess not yet. But yeah, one thing I wasn't the biggest fan of in Galaxy 1, and felt more of in Galaxy 2, was the linearity of it all. Where I love my Mario 64, my Mario Sunshine, where it's like, hey, here's this big, massive world. You can go do a whole bunch of stuff in it. You don't even have to get the star that you chose on the menu. And that's really neat. But then you get Galaxy, and a lot of the levels are just like, okay, you're gonna go to this planet, and then you're gonna get in this warp star, and then you're going to this planet, non-negotiable. And there would be like some secrets here and there. There'd be some times when you could kind of diverge from the beaten path, but in a lot of cases, the stars did just kind of feel like you were just doing what you were told, and that was it. And I can appreciate that style of gameplay too. But I certainly, I think, enjoyed the more open feel of it all more. I love Odyssey for that. People like to, give Odyssey a hard time because it's like, man, you're just going around and collecting 30 billion moons, ground pounding all these random places. And yeah, I get that, but I still love just kind of the big open levels. Where this definitely kind of, the style of this game bled into the Mario 3D World and 3D Land games. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. I'm so busy in my collecting obsession here. Okay. No, don't you freaking dare. Oh, that's no fun. I'm returning this game to the store. Now I remember why I hate this game. No, it's all good. What the heck is this? So many things going on. I don't know if I want to stand on it, or what does that mean? So spin. Fair enough. Okay, this looks like a bonus room town. Where since, normal looking stars had already been taken by the collectibles, they had to make like this new rainbow star. And Mario goes like full disco in everybody's face. There's ready to be something good. And is that another 3 1-ups? It is too. Ugh. Alright. Time we actually didn't miss out on any, which is pretty great. So there's there's also like no 100 coin star in Mario Galaxy, so you don't gotta worry about that. But okie dokie. How do you pause? Okay, I'm pressing plus, and it wasn't working. There aren't any warp stars like in Kirby Max Tower. Yeah, I don't like that the Galaxy game you had to beat the whole game to play as Luigi. I mean, I guess technically, Luigi being a playable character at all is kind of novel, considering, we all had our schoolyard rumors of him being in Mario 64, which turned out to be false. Much like Peekaboo and all those other things that burned me for like hundreds of hours of my life. But the fact I guess that Luigi's even in these games as all is kind of neat. But yeah, the way that Galaxy 1 did is weird. I don't know how Galaxy 2 does it, so I guess we'll be finding that out together. I saw that big old question mark coin. Like, did I miss that? I guess I did. I wanted the big old question mark coin. Yeah, I found out how to get the big old question mark coin. And again, it's just money though. Like, does money have any purpose in Mario Galaxy aside from healing you? Unless Galaxy 2 does have 100 coin stars, but... You might also have to, like, pay money for something sometimes, but I don't recall that. Come on, I want the money on that island. Okay, we're not going to spend 3 years now trying to get... Oh, wow, there you go. You're going to be the richest guy. You don't even get a 1-up for getting 50 of them like you do in Mario 64, although I don't think that you actually get the 1-up until you leave the level, now that I think about it. Alright, it's platforming time. Look at this island. That's like 30 black holes beneath it. Hi, Hackin' Quackin'. I wonder if kids still fall for playground rumors. I know they did during the 2010s. Someone told me that if I beat Pokemon Diamond with a level 100 Dialga, you'd get an Arceus. That was not true, but I mean, at least you had a level 100 Dialga. That's pretty cool. Erica, hi. This is awesome. We are so excited to watch this playthrough. I'm so glad. Thanks for stopping by for it. I'm really excited to do this playthrough again. Like a 3D Mario game I haven't beat. That's a crazy concept and a half. It's finally, I didn't know like what I was standing right there. This is it's a crazy concept. I'm happy to finally mark this off the list. We're just loading up with 1-ups, but I think as it works. Also, I know this game. We got to stand on top of these and find like the super secret blue star hidden on the other side of the island. Why can't I do the kind of side jump to get on top of this platform? Yeah, like that. Like, this has got to be something. Ah, there's another one up. But yeah, what I was going to say is I think they all go away when you turn the game off anyway. At least they did in Mario Galaxy 1. Which, like, seriously, guys, by 2010, you couldn't have put, like, 1 extra byte into memory so that you could save the player's extra lives? What is this? Still freaking Mario World on the Super Nintendo or Donkey Kong Country? Even Donkey Kong Country Returns by this point, I think, was saving your 1-ups. Like, do I want to collect all the money? I guess that will become clear once we get back to the hub world. If there is any purpose to the monies or not. See, there's another question mark coin over here. So yeah, we're being thorough, everyone. You wanted to see what the underside of every single planet looked like? Well, you came to the right Let's Play, or playthrough, or whatever they call these things these days. Oh, it's the star... Okay, not a star medal, it's a comet medal. I didn't know if in this introductory scene here there would be such a thing, but apparently there are. So yeah, one thing I do remember about this game is each level has like a coin in it to find too, in addition to all the stars and whatnot. So we got to keep our eye out for that. But yeah, I didn't know if this level was going to have one, or if it was just like, welcome to Mega Man X Introduction, where there's no heart tanks, no E-tanks, no Dr. Light, just Zero getting his face pummeled in. Or actually, no, it was the opposite. It was Mega Man, but or X, whatever they call him in those days. Hopefully we found all the things. You're platforming bliss until you get to that. Okay, so... Oh, no, you made me miss all the star bits because I was looking at the chat. That's it. No more reading that. No, but I mean, okay, everyone's building up some super tough thing. It better live up to expectation. People really built up the what's it called? The final level of Mario Wonder. And like that wasn't actually that hard. I think it took us like an hour max, if not even that. Alright, so sometimes you pick up the weird red heart with the mushroom, sorry, the red mushroom with the star on it. And you get 6 health instead of 3, but you lose it if you drop below 3 or below. So you don't want to do that. And like maybe there's a store or something. Or no, I think it just the way coins work, I think, is that there's just sometimes hungry Lumas who also want coins, and maybe you can buy you know, like a health mushroom from them or something. But okay. And then I think this guy's ripped like right from the first game. So again, they're just rehashing assets all over the place. Someone told you that at lunch table there was a secret character in Mario Kart Wii. Okay, so what's this guy's gimmick? You get behind them and let you give him an old thing like that. So these gold things on the ground, I think you shoot them with star bits. And then you get a coin out of them. Again, is there any reason to do that? I mean, I guess health, right? Like 70 coins, is that good? Is there high score record tables in this game? And I guess this guy was kind of chasing them. It's a weird boss when you kind of think about it. Rehashing. Uh-oh. I mean, that was definitely like you know, I'm sure it's an excellent game. And the fact that it's been 15 years since the original came out, you know, we can't worry about that now, and I'm sure it's going to be great. But I definitely, I felt that when it came out. It's like, you know, why is there the stuff that was in the original? Maybe this guy wasn't. Maybe the boss in the original was actually a little bit different than this guy. But you know, it's a similar vibe. Galaxy 2 is more like a DLC. DMAD hacks, yeah, or like a ROM hack, like we always like to say. Like, okay, so now, do coins disappear? Like that one seems to kind of just be sticking around for a while, which is cool. Do I want to collect all the things? If it gets saved in some sort of record book somewhere, plus you know we're gonna want to unlock all those with these guys. Look at this, 73. Can we get the 75? That's a cool number. Doesn't look like it. This is reminding me of that one game in Mario Party Jamboree where you run around the planet trying to get all the flags on the moon or whatever. Oh, 74? I mean, it's cool. There's a ROM hack called Super Mario 74. Okay, we beat the game. I mean, that's kind of what it felt like, Fennec. Like, I don't know, you want to talk about games and, you know, just beating up enemies for no good reason. Did that guy really do anything wrong? Dino Piranha creature in Mario games, RC Shaggy. Yeah, where have we seen that? Hi, Chris. Hope you're having a good one. What's that down there? 12:23? Was that like my time? Funny time to beat the level. We got 1 medal and a bajillion star bits. Beautiful. And money! Also very important. I'm sure in space there's lots of places to spend your Mushroom Kingdom currency. Like, can they tell the difference between Bean coins and Mushroom Kingdom coins and space coins? I mean, you know, Superstar Saga would have you believe there's this crazy exchange rate, but you'd never know it when they all just look the same. Alright, then we'll start blabbing about. I mean, all you have to do is go on the internet. So, I like how they keep calling him a monster. I mean, so, like, if you know Mario, you should know Bowser. I mean, many of these as we can get. So yeah, this guy replaces Rosalina. Clearly the biggest upgrade of the series. And, you know, instead of like a really cool interstellar space station, now we're just on this little tiny planet, which like maybe that changes by the end, but maybe not. And it was another case of like, wow, this is a massive downgrade. But basically, we're going to have to play levels and get power stars. And, you know, monster kidnapped princess in my Mario game. This is the weirdest concept ever. Galaxy 2 was originally called Mario Galaxy More, and it was an expansion. I can't tell if that one's true, Max Howard. Okay, we know we need to get stars. Is that young, like, just young bastard? Aren't they all Lumas? Or is only just this one called Luma? But yeah, this is the beginning of like the Mario has a sidekick in every game thing. I mean, maybe not so much the beginning. I guess there was Flood technically, but Flood was cool. Your special someone got kidnapped and now you gotta save her. That's right. Yes, man. I can't even just jokingly pick like the I don't care answer. I mean, I'm sure they're probably both the same anyway. It's gonna lead to the same box of text. At least Rambo would let you say no, but it would force you to eventually say yes. Okay, but we know how to play 3D Marios, I think. Yes. Okie dokie. Sonic Underground, Chris. Wow, remember that show? Remember Sonic has like this brother and sister in that show that are never heard from again? The Sonic shows are so strange for just being like, here's a bunch of characters that were never in the games. I mean, I guess they could be like in the comic books and such. But just the fact they would just make up so many extra Sonic characters for like the extra media outside of the games was crazy. I mean, Mario would have like a little bit of that in the Mario cartoons, but felt like Sonic went really overboard. Alright, this is the part where we talk to all the villagers in town before they let us proceed on with the game. So yeah, when we want to play levels, we stand on ye old button in front of the wheel there. But I guess we'll explore a little bit. If there's any castle secret stars around, which unfortunately I don't think I ever did find anything like that. But it would be cool if there was. We got a sign to read. While sliding down a wall, press A to wall jump. I mean, yeah, they're going to teach us a lot of techniques that we probably know. What's this thing? Okay, this better be really good. I have no idea what this weird spudding thing is. Okay, we can do a ground pound, but can we do a ground pound on this thing is the question. No, we cannot. Did nothing. I'm very disappointed. Got another sign here. Consecutive jumps. There's like a triple jump. We got a good old T set here. Mario breaking the fine china. Oh, we got this guy. Can we go to any like super secret places? That would be cool. Oh, I thought he was holding them, but they're actually just kind of floating around them. Fair enough. There's also like no way to speed up the text in this game, so once you talk to someone, you are just reading that whole conversation, whether you like to or not. Sonic Underground. Yeah, exactly. The song is great. Well, the prophecy. I like how it's turned into the Mario, the Sonic Underground chat. Okay. And again, I think there's like a place you can go inside somewhere. Is it underneath Mario's chin? No, something obviously shows up here at some point. There's a door, or maybe this place upgrades, I think, actually, as you play more, so I won't spoil any more. And with the wonders that await, let's just play some more dang Mario and collect some money and stars and all that good stuff. Sonic X? Yeah, Sonic X is cool too. That was on the Fox box back in the day. Mario's head blasted off into space, never to be seen again. RC Shaggy, I don't know, honestly. And that's what I'm saying. This guy kind of takes Rosalina's place. It's, you know, you make what you will of if that's an improvement or not. I mean, but based on the fact that this guy never came back as like a playable character in Mario Kart or Mario Party, I think you can tell who the more popular character was. But yes, we know how a map works in a video game. So yeah, in Mario Galaxy 1, you'd have like the different domes that led to different galaxies. But in this game, you actually get like an overworld map, Mario 3 style, which is kind of neat. And that's how things work. So we got Yoshi Star Galaxy. It shows 2 star silhouettes there. I think there can be like more at times, so can't we just go off of that. Saddle up with Yoshi, and again, you know, he was on the cover, so they were gonna push the fact that he was this game in your face, whether you liked it or not. But here we go, our first real level. Actually, the other level was kind of real. I wonder if we missed anything. Maybe we'll end up going back there someday. Who knows? But here we got like a big Yoshi bones, kinda odd, but if you're into ye old archaeology, then that one's for you. So the 3D Mario games are always weird, as you can like jump on top of piranha plants. I don't think you can jump on top of the ones in Womp's Fortress in Mario 64. And there you go, kind of jump like into his mouth. Because why not? So when you defeat enemies with a spin, you get star bits. But when you jump on them, you get money. And when you get money, you get health. And when you get health, we're all happy. So that's what I tend to do. We got an old Magic Koopa. And now he's dead. And there you go. Goombas looking really like weird in this game. They're like really flat. I guess they're like space Goombas or something. And yes, we unlocked the Yoshi egg, but you gotta see what's over here. Or not. I see that there's like a little island way over there. That's a little weird. Maybe we'll end up at that at some point. Is there a way to actually like look around in this game? If you press the C button, remember the nunchuck has a C button. It kind of centers the camera behind you. You can't push down on the thumbstick. That was not a thing on the Wii. But alright, it's Yoshi time, everyone. Mash that egg. Miles, Luigi, it's time for Galaxy 2. Time for Yoshi. Here he is. So, I mean, it was addressed earlier that, you know, Yoshi is a species. And not just like a single character. So how does that work in Mario canonically then? Like, when he rides Yoshi in the various video games, are we supposed to assume that's just the same Yoshi? Or just like all Yoshis are perfectly fine with giving Mario a ride on his back? Or I guess after he saved Dinosaur Land in Mario World, they just all know who he is and like, you know, don't mind giving him a hand sort of thing. So you press B and you eat people, you eat fruit. Does it give you an extra 20 seconds in the level? I guess that's only the green ones. You can change your camera view with the plus. Actually, I kind of forgot there was even the D-pad on there. Okay, so maybe with the up arrow there, that's how you look around. That makes a lot of sense. Here I am using the stick. I forgot we even had a D-pad on there. The NES, or rather the Wiimote, is a great like NES controller. When you turn it on its side, replicates it pretty closely, which is something I've always thought was pretty neat. So again, to what extent we have to do like all the extracurricular stuff? Can't say it today, but you know, the stuff that you do that you don't have to do. I don't know. I don't want to make this take like 30 years longer than it has to. But I also don't want to miss anything. Like if I had missed that, that would have been no fun. We'd have to replay the whole level again just for some silly metal. But here we go. Okay, so what else am I supposed to do with Yoshi? Supposed to eat all the fruit. Can I go over there? No, that's a different island apparently. Alright, I'm lost. Time to pull out game FAQs. Tell us where to go. But no, this was something, wasn't it? Point at things to eat and then press B. Oh, okay, I can go over there. That makes a lot more sense. So they fooled you by changing how it looked compared to the rest of the terrain. Yeah, we can eat all this stuff. What is that guy? Well, it doesn't matter. He's eating now. Oh! Can you, like, blow him away? There you go. And I think these are, like, bonus rooms, right? So, by doing this, I'm not going to miss, like, half the stage. Yeah, so this is probably that island that we saw. Oh, so I don't get, like, a star to destroy them all this time. You're forced to do it in different ways. And I'm guessing we'll probably get a 3-up again. But see, we don't know. Like, you might get, like, a super important item or something for doing that. There's nothing worse than like a missable item, then you have to replay half the stage to get it, as would happen so often with Mario Adventure 3. I'm still shocked that we beat that last week. It was a fun game, some really cool stuff. No, don't do this. Don't run away, Mario World style. Okay, thankfully he was smart enough not to run off the edge. Yoshi's learned a couple things after like 20 years. But yeah, the ending of Mario Adventure 3 unfortunately did feel on the rush side. Some guys named Guy, so I'd like to imagine it's the same situation for Yoshi when he meets Yoshi. Fair enough. With the bowling ball nose. Oh, yeah, Yoshi has like a massive nose. I always use the warp stars as like a good time to read the chat, but I'm gonna miss all the star bits if I do that. But it's worth it. So again, I appreciate everyone joining. We even got like this weird, dice roll thing. Mario Party crossover you never knew existed. What if you land on Bowser? You just come and steal a star. You gotta replay a level to get the star back. I'm sure at some point we'll get Bowser, and we'll all have a good laugh. So yeah, I was keeping total of how many coins I had. So I'm assuming at some point money will be important. It's usually how it turns out. All right, just that one thing had this massive star in it. They're called Sling Stars. Warp Stars. Oh, do I keep calling the... Yeah, I see. I apologize for using Kirby terminology while playing a Mario game. It was a serious crime I've committed on this day. Comet medals make comets appear. Some stars can only be gotten when a comet is present. Yeah, I remember in Mario Galaxy 1 there'd be like the, the 1 HP comet and some other funky stuff. So I assume that probably comes back. If Yoshi gets hit, he'll run away, be careful, hop onto his back quickly, or he'll come back here. Okay, oh, so it's like a nest. Yoshi eggs just magically materialize in nests in space. I guess it's a space thing. Is there any reason to eat all the fruit? Like it turns into 1 star bit. It's like kind of a lot of work for 1 star bit. We got a 1-up. Oh, is it because we got 100 star bits? That does ring a bell. That is a thing that happens. Again, if all of our 1-ups disappear when we turn the game off anyway. But people keep telling me there's going to be like this super difficult world at some point. So, we're going to need the lives for it. Maybe we'll just have to leave the Wii U on. I want this 1 coin. There's no reason to get it, really. But I want it. So that we never lose our lives. I doubt there's much punishment for getting a game over anyway. That's something down there. It's another fruit. Can we skip like half the level by doing some of this? It looks like we probably can, but then we're gonna miss everything. So let's see. We missed a piranha plant, which is pretty exciting. Then we missed another fruit and a coin and some other really spiky plants that Yoshi eats somehow. And that looks like just about everything. But yeah, what a novel idea. I remember when Galaxy 1 won like so many awards that year for being like the coolest game ever. And it was so neat, running around all the planets and things. And this is still a lot of fun too. Here we go. It's fruit time. It's Piranha Man time. Getting lots of starbits here. Yeah, I can be shooting starbits too. Let's see, what happens if we shoot starbits at different things? Well, I can't because Yoshi is locked on instead, removing my ability to do anything starbit related. Yeah, we're climbing this tower here. Hope it is exciting. Let's see, you get coins if you jump on them. And that's what we're after. Again, we're probably gonna need like a bit of both. Oh, we need Yoshi to grab onto the flower thing and then do a bunch of this, which is cool. Do we get a star or a moon by ground pounding on the creepy helix fossil? If I can line myself up properly with it. You can't ground pound with Yoshi? Is that true? How'd you get off of Yoshi? Is that a thing that's possible? Or did the game just like assume you'd never want to do that? Oh well, I'm sure it's nothing. Scratch and grounder. Chris, yes. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Wow. We didn't play Galaxy 1 until a year after its launch, but I did converse with a few kids in school about the game. Galaxy 2 has more memories due to how much hype surrounding it for me and your friends. Well, that's cool. I'm having a great time. So I almost didn't realize this was a hole. It almost looked like just a bit of a lip in the platform. So I almost ran straight into that. And it would have been the funniest death. The funniest and yet saddest death ever. Right before a checkpoint. But yeah, again, they're making sure we get our Yoshi fill. Is it going to be like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, where they make a big deal about Yoshi and all that, and then he's in like 3 or 4 levels, and you can't even take him to levels that he wasn't in? Like, I remember feeling like that was kind of silly. They push, oh man, Yoshi's in this game now, and then he's barely even in it. The biggest thing of Mario New Super Wii was definitely, the co-op multiplayer, the simultaneous multiplayer. With Yoshi is like, he's also there, but he's like not as big of a deal, I guess. All right, we got 1 starbit there, perfect. Okay. Like, you can, use your tongue on those guys. It doesn't seem to be so great, though. There's a 1-up. So, yeah, this game seems to hand out 1-ups a lot, but it's also the early game, so... I'm also, like, not super surprised by that. But we're up to 20 of them. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Well, there's our first death. God, man, we fell like 40 stories after one simple hit. All because of Yoshi.
Begin by...